Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about 4.2, creating a leak-proof self-management system. We're going to talk about how you spend your time and tools that will help you more effectively or maybe effectively use your time. Okay, so let's start here with asking a couple of questions. Do any of these situations sound familiar? Do important actions leak through your hands like water? Do you sometimes give half-hearted effort to your important tasks or finish them late or not at all? Do you neglect an important role in your life to do well in another? Do you find yourself saying, "No, I don't have time to do that because I have to do this," and I want to really bring it to your attention that you've decided to do all of things. You're a mom or a dad, you're a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you're working, you're taking classes, you've accepted these roles, so you have to manage them. Okay? So again, we're going to take ownership there. And in fact, that is what we're talking about. We cannot really manage time. Everybody has 168 hours a week, but we can manage ourselves as we use that time. So that's what we'll be talking about here. Okay, and I'm not sure why that all went to blue, but let me go back. I don't like the keypad to use. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, so time and culture, we've all heard time is money, but I don't think we think of it concretely. Time. We think of money. We can touch a dollar bill, but we don't see a watch. Both time and money are saved, squandered, budgeted, invested, spent, wasted, and I don't think that you can get a dollar back that you've spent. I mean, that same dollar, and once time is gone, it's gone. So I'm going to urge you to do the following. It's what I tell my students who will listen, my family, myself. You can't change anything that happened 1 nanosecond ago. Nothing. But you are in complete control, or as in control as you can be, of what happens right now and move forward. So please let your inner defender take over and create and do all of those really cool things. Take ownership from now on. Okay. One of the keys to success in college and life is having a good self-management system. Now, I highlighted this because this is concrete. A management system allows you to record, organize, prioritize, store all of your important actions, and even act on them. Okay? So the secret to effective self-management is making choices, back to choices that maximize the time you spend in quadrants 1 and 2. That's the urgent and important. But I would also say that maximizes the time that you spend on those things that will take you to your goal. Okay? All right, so when you found your best self-management system, you'll know it. All righty? Different things work for different people. You find the one that works for you. There are 5 tools that this author talks to you about, and we're going to go over those now. A monthly calendar. Okay, again, if you haven't, well, I like concrete. Touchy-feely is good, but I like concrete. So you're going to use a monthly calendar, and if you don't have one, this is the one I'd use mostly, okay? You're going to use it to record recurring classes, labs, work hours, study groups, one-time events, a tutoring session, a conference, due dates of tests, research papers, final exam, project, lab report, quizzes, birthdays of the most important people in your life. It is amazing. And make sure you have one that works for you. Now, this one, you can click on it. You can also go and, everybody has their own thing. You can, in fact, I use one I'll show you right now. And this isn't everything, but this is what I use. I mean, this I just brought home this weekend. I'm trying to get it up there. I also use the Microsoft Office calendar. I work with my wife with our phones. We do what we can to help each other. But you can go to Word documents, type in calendar, and you can create a calendar, customize a calendar. I would suggest you do this because you can color code it, and you can print it out and then add to it. So do whatever you like, but get a calendar and use it. Okay? go down here. I don't want to. Oh, I thought this was funny. I got up and went and showed my sister this. My wife was gone. Oh crap! Was that today? You got two dinosaurs watching the ark float away. I just thought that was kind of cool, kind of funny. Okay. Also, it's hard to do, but you're going to have to take ownership for your life, and you're going to have to say no to unscheduled, low priority alternatives. I'm not telling you every time your friend calls to go to the movie, you say no. What I am saying is, my best friend, we just saw a movie, or I was able to do that with you, but I have to study now. And I'm going to tell you something that no one wants to hear. Your real friends, people who love you, want you to be successful. More than spending an hour listening to them rehashing what they've already told you, or going to the same movie again. So be very honest with your relationships. Okay, so then number two is a next actions list. That's where you have a list, and when you have some free time you might otherwise waste, you can work on your quadrant 1 and 2. This is where you might list your goals, and then what actions might help you get to your goals. There's some nice little examples here. I got to tell you, I'm not sure if this is exactly a to-do list, but I think to-do lists are pretty good. I do stickies in my wallet, and when I fail to look at them, I miss something. But figure out an action list. Okay, I think they're good. Okay, one thing you can do is a tracking form. I don't know that I've used one. We used them in the Air Force to keep us on track. So these are third self-management tools, help you coordinate many repeated items directed to a common goal. We did use this. We used this in the military. There was a form that you actually filled out, and it's almost a checklist. You could use almost this as a checklist as well. See, check the appropriate box and see where you have or have not gone, what you have or have not done. Okay, I did think this was kind of interesting. One student said, before I used the tracking form, I thought I was studying a lot. Now I realize I'm not studying enough. Let me tell you what I have observed. There is a great big difference between fretting, worrying, stressing out, getting indigestion. A big difference between all of that and studying, working, concentrating. Be honest. Do you fret a lot or do you study a lot? And if you study a lot, you should be able to show yourself, most of all, friends, anyone who asks, concrete items that you've produced. Note cards, highlighted questions in your notes, answers, conference times. There should be concrete things that you've done. All right? Be concrete, and all of the drama will go away. Waiting for lists. This is when sometimes, we're interdependent, and we're going to talk about that later in the course. But sometimes you need a professor to say, yes, I'll be able to do that, or I'll get back with you, or a friend. You might be dependent on somebody. A librarian, I think he mentions here. The goal here is, don't let that stop you from success. Give the person time to do what they've promised to do for you. Keep working on your other things, but keep an eye on this, because sometimes you have to call back and say, gee, Professor Cornelius, I asked, you said that you would be able to check on something. Have you had time? And I'm not talking 15 minutes later, but all right. So a waiting for list. A project folder I use all the time. Have used them. I've used them forever. I don't know why. Well, in academics, the Air Force, and here, if you came to my office, I probably have too many. But what you're going to do is have one folder for a big project. The author here uses a speech class, I believe. However, what you're going to do is, let's say you have a term paper. That's where your notes go, your visit to the writing center, schedule all that. Keep it concrete so you can see it. Any directions that you've gotten, lists of resources, all of that stuff. So as you go on, it'll help you stay on track. It'll also prevent you from repeating things. The better your notes, you'll save time. You won't repeat things. And those awful words, I know it's here somewhere. Okay, so make sure you're keeping a good track of that. Boy, I really don't mean to go on too long. Okay, the rewards of self-management. And here, oh, yeah, I did. Okay. If you're already achieving all of your greatest goals, great. But be honest. I can do a better job. Everybody can do a better job. So just be honest. I went to the University of Georgia for my undergraduate degree. I went to Seminole Community College for my AA and then Georgia for my BA in languages. But that's why one of the reasons I had to highlight this. However, students' self-management skills and attitudes are better predictors of their success in college than their SATs. Most everybody will tell you that I will tell you that you're plenty smart enough to do whatever it is you'd like to do if you will only manage your time and do it. Okay? You are fine. You have all of the intellectual prowess you need. You just need some good tools and stick to the good tools. Okay, in Journal 14, you're going to explore how to improve your present self-management skills system, hopefully leading to an even stronger one. Okay, I hope you're all doing real well. See you soon.